Is not yet over. I often feel like this is the part of winter that feels the longest. I don't know about you, especially if you live in Minnesota, where I have lived 3 times in my 9 years of living in the US, where it's kind of like, wait, it's April. How come it's still snowing? But that means that it can be sweater weather, but we also know the weather is kind of wild these days. It can be anything. Well, this is from AnyBody, and this is their brushed rib cowl neck sweater with side slits. So this is a wear now, wear later piece. You could pair this with leggings, with jeans, but then as the weather brightens up, it could be a capri pan and a Riker to go for a great walk. It's a beautiful knit. It's 51% rayon, which makes it super, super soft. It's rayon poly nylon, gorgeously lightweight, and then a really beautiful silhouette, which we'll show you in a minute. This is the navy. Then we also have it in the light grey, and then we have it in the black. And then one more colour we're going to show you, which is the light brown. It's on clearance at $35.99. It comes in sizes extra, extra small through 5X, and your easy pay, it's 3 easy pay of $12 to get this home. So joining us on Skype to talk us through AnyBody is Amal. Hi, Amal.
Hi, how are you, Sam? It's great to be with you.
Yes, you too. I was saying earlier on in the show that the jumpsuit that we have coming up is like one of the first things that I presented here at QVC. So I was like, oh, this takes me back to when I first met you.
You're right. You're right. We had it in a show together, and I'm actually wearing it. It's one of my favorite pieces.
Yes.
But I'm glad that we're starting with this because you touched on it. You know, sweaters, we're wearing them now, and we're wearing them well into spring. This is a really good one for that because although we call it a sweater, it's not a beefy, chunky sweater. In fact, the gauge on it is a little bit finer, so you can see the weight it's not heavy, and it's very rayon rich. So it has like a slinkiness and a beautiful soft drape to it that when you wear it, you don't feel like you're overheating. You don't feel like you've added, 5 pounds onto yourself because it's not super chunky. It really is a light to medium weight, which is very nice. Like we said, for right now, but well into March, April, and even May. And the nice thing about it is we gave you ribbing, so you have really pretty texture and dimension, but we did a bit of a play on the ribbing. So what you'll find is going across the body, it's going horizontally, but then just below that, at the hem, it's going vertically, so right where the slits are. So you have that visual interest, you have that bit of a play, that mixed media, but it's all tonal, so still very, very sophisticated. And I just want to say we're not calling it a tunic, but I would consider it a tunic. It is a nice length. It gives you hip, it gives you rear coverage. And because you have those slits, it's still easy to move in.
Yeah, well, let's talk. Yeah, so that length, it's 24.5 inches up to 30.5 inches, depending on your size. Size is extra, extra small through 5X. And how should you choose your size, Amal?
So stay true to your AnyBody size here. You don't need to size up or down. Now, if you've never shopped our brand before, stay true to your QVC size. So if you are a small with Denim & Company or a small with Susan Graver, then you would be a small with us as well.
Okay, that makes it really, really easy. So I'll give you a quick reminder of the colors. So this is the navy. And then we have it in that light gray. That's the one Amel is showing us. It's just beautiful. And these colors, they're so elegant. Then we have the black. And then we also have it in that leather brown, which we'll show you shortly. And how should you care for this, Amel?
So here's the thing. When you first take this out of the package, it is impeccably soft. So you may think you have to baby this fabric. You do not. It is still machine washable. I personally like to wash it on cold and then I lay it flat to dry. But when you feel it, honestly, it feels like a cashmere because we went ahead and we brushed this. So the softness factor is really high on this sweater, I have to say. So don't feel like you have to baby it. You can wash it how you normally wash your clothes and it will last you wash after wash. Even with, I would love to touch on the neckline really quickly because what I wanted to show you here is we're calling it, it's a cowl neckline, but because of the rayon content, it's not fussy. You don't even have to manipulate it. It just falls beautifully. So you can, if you wanted to kind of pull it up a little bit higher and have a little drama in the back, you can do that.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
love that because this is so rich in rayon, it just is easy. You don't have to fuss with it. It's not like a turtleneck. It's not tight or anything like that.
Yeah, it feels like if you're somebody who likes to fiddle with things, you could. I mean, you could even add a brooch or anything to this. But if you're somebody who
Sure.
just wants to throw it on, you know, it's going to be good too. 3 easy payments of $12. You can get this home. It is a beautiful mix. It's rayon, it's poly, it's nylon, so it's super, super silky and soft. As Amel said, it feels like cashmere, but you don't need to baby it. A669 422. This is the navy. We have the light grey. Then this is the black, and the last colour that we have is that beautiful leather brown. Those are your colours. Give us a call to order, 800 500 75 90. And, oh, if you like what Amel is wearing, it's coming up next. And this is what makes this so